I'm live. Well, I don't think I've ever I used this once before when I was playing the drums, but I erased it. Um, Live stream of consciousness. There's a reason that I named it that, and it's because I don't have any topics. I don't have anything to talk about. I actually just plan to sit here and watch myself on the screen and just look at myself and just speak, just to contribute to the narcissistic way of life that we have now. Just kidding. No. Well, I wasn't kidding about not having a topic. Um, but I am is probably a result of that, result of being such a YouTube junkie, a result of watching so many YouTube videos every day. Just, I don't know, am I wasting my life? Who knows? But one thing that I did notice, I don't know if it's just me because of the type of videos I like to watch, like the philosophical type of videos, but there's a lot of self-help gurus out there. And at the end of the end of their videos are usually the same. And they're usually trying to sell you something, right? Um, Sometimes it's a book, which, that might be valuable if you read their book. There might be some good information in there. But most of the time, they're selling you courses, and you give them your email address and you sign up, and it takes you to their website, and essentially they're selling you a course on how to sell courses. So they talk to you about how to make money, um, but they don't talk to you about how to make money. They promise you, if you sign up for my course, I'll teach you how to make money. And then you become them. They teach you how to be them. They teach you how to make videos on how to tell people how to make money. But really, you're training people on how to make videos on how to make money. And then you never get to the point of making money. I think that's weird. Well, that's one sad thing about YouTube. Um, but there are some interesting things. Like, for instance, what I'm doing here, I can just turn this thing on and start talking. Um, there's a guy that live streamed himself sleeping in his car, you know? So there's weird stuff like that. 10-hour video of him live streaming himself sleeping. I don't know if there's anybody that would actually watch that all the way through. I don't know if that's possible. I'm sure it is possible, but I don't know who would do that. But it'd be interesting to see, like, does he get up in the middle of the night, or what does he do when he wakes up, you know? So I could see that that would be interesting, but I would think that it would disturb your sleep if you did that. But we do live in a strange time, and uh, also there are actual shows, conspiracy theory shows. I'm not going to name which one this is, but one that I watched recently. It's a pretty popular one also, and they were talking about. Well, if I say the topic, you could probably search it and then find out who I'm talking about. I just didn't want to speak bad about them or critique them too much, so I won't say who it is. But the whole video, like, I think it was an hour-long video, and he basically said the same thing over and over again. He gave a little bit of information about the topic, but he said the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Um, he was talking about who killed Robert F. Kennedy, and he kept talking about, okay, yeah, the real killer of Robert F. Kennedy has died today. And then he described the shooting a little bit. He described Robert Kennedy's assassination, how he went through the kitchen, and how he was shot by Sirhan Sirhan and then by this other guy. And the other, I forget the other guy's name, but I guess he passed away recently. And and so this guy doing the conspiracy theory podcast, he just kept saying that over and over and over again. And there was like a lot of time where it was just dead air, where he's just like, I don't know, I don't know if he's reading the comments or he's like chatting with somebody. But I just find this strange, you know. And here I am criticizing and talking about this video. So I I am essentially worse than the thing that I'm criticizing. But this is a way to face my fear, I guess, of public speaking or of being on camera or whatever it is. And then you realize that nobody really truly gives a shit. So why not do it? Why not get on camera and just do it? You know. And also another thing I was thinking about uh, was the nature of like how we're all programmed. Uh, well, it's a natural thing for us to want familiarity. To like if you're a YouTube junkie, if there's a certain YouTube channel or a few YouTube channels that you like them because they give you the same thing over and over again. Like they give you something familiar. So like there's a guy in his garage. Um, all of his videos are with the same background. Um, he's in the frame the same way every time. He looks the same. He's got the same long beard. He's got the same hat, and he always talks about current news events and politics and whatnot. And and I this is what I notice is that when I scroll past his video, oh, there's that guy that talks about politics and stuff. I'll watch his video because I know what to expect. I know I'm probably going to be interested in what he's talking about because he's got the same background. He's doing the same genre, and this is a problem that I've always had in my life is sticking to one genre. Like like it'll be a miracle if I make another one of these videos with this same background and everything, just a video of me talking like I am right now. But I know for a fact that if I continued to make videos like this with this background, the same way that I am now, maybe a different shirt or whatever. So I'll change the shirt so you know that it's a different video, but it's the same background, it's the same guy, the same face talking to you. Um, I know that if I did enough of those consistently, people would start coming back to watch them, and then I would be trapped. I would be trapped in this space right here in this genre of video, in this genre, which I'm creating right now, or which I'm becoming a part of right now through this live stream, which is live streaming just thoughts, just random thoughts, stream of consciousness. If I did that, I know enough people would watch it. And is that why I'm doing this? Am I doing this for views? Am I doing this just to get views, just to get to a certain point to where I can monetize my videos? You damn right I am. Of course I am. What did you think that because I have a bookshelf behind me, we're gonna books or I'm gonna review them or something? You want to talk about book number 4 by Aleister Crowley? Too bad we're not going to talk about that today. No, we're not. No, maybe. Maybe I will. Maybe if I actually read it someday, maybe I will talk about it. You know, but uh see, I'm running out of things to say. But you know, I could just sit there and stare at the screen and live stream myself just sitting there staring at the screen, right? If I do that enough, I will find my audience, the audience that likes to tune into somebody just staring at a screen talking, you know, and there's a lot of times where you click on one of those videos and it's not even the topic that's in the description box. Like, oh, here's a guy talking about this subject right here. Here's a guy talking about um, President Donald Trump's impeachment, and then you click on it, and he's not even talking about that. It's just something else. It's just like clickbait to get you to click on there, and then he's probably going to sell you a course at the end. He's going to sell you a course on how to do clickbaity titles, right? Well, I promise you this: that will never happen here. I'll never sell you a course. Um, I don't know what I'm selling. I'm not really a great salesman. Um, one thought that just came into my head right now, that would be interesting if I wasn't just talking to uh, a screen. If it like if I was here with somebody else, if I could get a guest, special guest on the show, that'd be pretty cool. So maybe next episode I'll get a special guest to talk to. We can have a conversation. It'll be a real conversation, a real podcast, a real experience. A real vlog or whatever this is. It's not a podcast, I guess, because I don't have a place where you can download it, on Apple, on iTunes or Castbox or anything like that. I guess it could be turned into that, but who knows? I don't know about this. This may get deleted. This may get deleted as soon as I pressed in stream, or maybe not. Maybe I'll just keep going on with it. Maybe I could just live stream this. I'll just sit here the rest of the day and just keep this video on live streaming, just in case something happens. So, you never know, something might happen. An airplane might crash through the roof right into the house, and then you would be watching it live, or you could after it's uploaded on, you could find it like months or years later or whatever. Be like, oh yeah, there was a guy that was live streaming in his bedroom, and an airplane crashed right through the roof. Check this out. This is interesting. For some reason, I just thought another thought came into my head about El Camino, a Breaking Bad movie, right? Breaking Bad story or whatever. It's going to be on Netflix. I'm super excited about this. I think it's October 11th when it comes out. I'll be right there. I'll be waiting. I don't know if like right at midnight it comes on. I'm not sure. Like Netflix, right at midnight Pacific time, they drop it. I'm gonna stay awake though to see if it is, and maybe I might be live streaming. Who knows? Maybe I'll live stream so that we can celebrate that moment together. That moment of pure joy that this movie was released at this time, and we caught it together in a live stream. We caught it right when it dropped, and then we can watch it together. But I'm not going to be live streaming me watching it. That I'll live stream maybe like a few minutes up to the point of 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. Yeah, 12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, October 11th. And but anyways, it looks good. It looks great. I saw another trailer for it, and it has Skinny Pete and Badger in it, Jesse's friends that he would smoke meth with and that he would get in adventures with. And there's a unknown voice off screen that Jesse walks into into a room or into a place. I can't remember, but there's a off-screen voice that says, "Are you ready?" And I think they want you to think that that's Walter White. Well, that's who I thought of right away. I thought that maybe it's Walter White. Maybe there's a great chance that it's Walter White, but I don't think it is. There's something off about it that doesn't really sound like him. But it would be great if Walter's still alive. It would be a pretty cool thing if they continued that part of the story, or if somehow Jesse Pinkman comes across Saul Goodman, Gene. I think his name is Gene in the current incarnation that he is living through, is Gene, the manager of Cinnabon. It would be great if Jesse could come across him somehow. Um, but yeah, what's another thing that we could talk about here, or that you could. What would you be interested in talking about? What would you like to know? Maybe that would be a thing, live stream of consciousness. And if I get enough people to watch this or to comment on it, or maybe you see it later on down the line, you're like, I'd like to know what you think about this situation. And then you could comment about that, leave it in the comments, you know. And what do you think about that? What do you think about these self-help gurus that make these videos, and what is it doing to our society? I find myself sitting and watching a lot of these videos and then not doing anything with my life afterwards. It's like I'm just contemplating how to improve myself instead of improving myself, instead of figuring it out for myself, whatever that is. What can I do to improve myself? I have to ask myself that. I mean, I could reach outside for help or for ideas, but ultimately it's my decision. It's my responsibility to figure that out. You know, Sitting on my ass watching a video about it is probably not going to help. Most of the time, it doesn't help. There have been moments where I would get influenced, like I would get inspired by something Stephen King said in an interview, and then it would make me want to write something, and I would have some type of fire, some type of inspiration to write something new, to write a short story or something, right? Um, or I'll watch a workout video and it would inspire me to go work out, to go to the gym, or to go for a hike or something. See, those are the good things, and but you must be aware that you can waste a lot of time on people that don't deserve your time, and I don't even know yet if uh, if I'm going to be contributing something valuable. I don't know yet. It's just a live stream of consciousness. This is a space where you can just zone out, you know, just zone out and let me do the talking for you. Maybe you've already put in a day, like maybe you've already put in the work for the day, or you're just badass and you only have a 4-hour work week. So you have time to kill. So you just watch my channel. You just watch this live stream. More power to you. Just zone out and listen to my soothing voice talk about nothing and everything at the same time. No topics. Or I'll have one little topic, but I won't deep dive into it. I won't explore that topic all the way because it's a live stream. It's a stream of consciousness. Something else is going to come in and interrupt that. Guaranteed. Guaranteed something else is going to interrupt whatever that thought was. And if you enjoy that, that's okay. You're beautiful just the way you are. You're beautiful just the way you are. You know that? You don't need to improve because you have the time to watch this video, to either watch it as it's live or to watch it after it's been uploaded. Um, if it's been uploaded, because it might not get uploaded. There's a good chance I might delete this. So if you're tuning in live, you're seeing something very unique. But I don't know. I think I might just keep it on there and say and just let it be what it is, Because I've erased. That's another thing. I just thought of this too. I've erased so many things, so many videos. You don't know how many videos I've recorded that have never made it, that have never seen the light of day. They end up on the digital cutting room floor because I thought, man, this is boring. This isn't good enough, or I don't want to be represented by this. Like I deleted a lot of my older YouTube videos. I would do like little skits or reviews as like a certain character, and then I would think, man, I don't want to do that character anymore. If I keep doing that character, people are going to expect that from me. That's going to be my genre. That's what I'm going to get stuck in. You know what I mean? And I've had that fear most of my life. and as somebody who creates things, or as somebody who makes music or makes movie films or whatever, or writes, like, I can't stick to one genre and master it for some reason. I should. I know that I should because it's like you want to get known for something, and be successful with that. As people start to know you, you develop a reputation for being good within that genre. Not everybody can be Quentin Tarantino and just do a different, like a different genre and move to a whole different thing. Like he's doing a kung fu film, and then he's doing a grindhouse film, and then he's doing a World War II movie, and then he's doing a western, and they're all, in my opinion, they're all works of art. He's a master at all of it. Not everybody can be Quentin Tarantino, and and I don't know what it is. I made a short film based on that subject called Transgenre. Because it's like I had to transfer to another genre. I had to change genres because I don't know. I can't get my mind straight on one thing. I can't stay on one subject or one. Uh, I think in the transgenre I was talking about, like, music. I can't stick to one, and it's an exaggerated. That short film is an exaggerated character of somebody who can't stay in one genre of music. Because I'm doing in real life. I'm doing punk rock. I'm doing hip hop music. I'm doing jazz music. I'm doing like this R&B, this weird R&B type of stuff. And it's painful to not fit into anything, or to not stay in something long enough to where you fit into it. You stay in one place long enough so that you fit in. So this video, hopefully, this can establish a comfortable little space where you can get to know me. You can get to know my videos and get to be comfortable with them. So when it comes on and you see this situation behind me, this mess of books, and this style of video, and I look the same in it. I have the same voice. It's a stream of consciousness. So you can expect to not get a subject. You can expect that I'll be all over the place, and that comforts you. That's a great thing, I think. And maybe I can keep that going. Maybe I can just keep the momentum going. Maybe do one video a week, which is a lot for me because I have trouble committing to things. I have trouble with commitment. How many of you out there are like that? Trouble with commitment. Leave it in the comments. Express yourself. There's one thing you got to do. You got to express yourself. And on my channel, you can express yourself however you want to. Just don't be abusive to other people in there. I would ask you. But say whatever you like. Say what you love and hate, or say that you're numb. That you're not getting anything out of life, or that you're getting everything out of life, or you've become a nihilist and a hedonist, and you've just given over to, um, you've given yourself over to just experiencing life and just going wild and I don't know, just hedonism, right? Like, yeah, there it is. Yes, I'm glad that this was here. If I can get this without dropping all the rest of the books. I love this book right here, The Picture of Dorian Gray. I fantasize uh, I fantasize being one of the characters in this book, because they're just uh, these upper class, like, rich, bored guys that are just like doing whatever they want all day, and they're just like they're artists, or they're aristocrats or whatever. Let me see if I can explain this better by reading the back of it. Oscar Wilde brings his enormous gifts for the astute social observation and sparkling prose of The Picture of Dorian Gray, his dreamlike story of a young man who sells his soul for eternal youth and beauty. This dandy, who remains forever unchanged, petulant, hedonistic, vain, and amoral, while a painting of him ages and grows increasingly hideous with the years, has been horrifying, enchanting, obsessing, even corrupting readers for more than 100 years. And I think I've read this. I've read it all the way through like twice, and then I listened to the audiobook of it. I don't know why I like it so much. I guess it's fun to imagine uh, being able to sin, being able to commit all of these sins and live your life to the fullest and hedonistically without any consequences, because there's a painting of you hidden away in a room, a locked up room that nobody can see, and the painting takes all of the sin for you. Like it's a painting of you, and the painting ages, and the painting suffers from the sin, from all of the bad things, or from all of the living that you're doing, and then you get to stay young forever. You get to stay young, and your painting ages and suffers from all of the things you're doing. And I don't know, that's just kind of a cool idea. Of course, it would be destructive to do such a thing. So um, there could be a way that you could use it for good, I guess. Um, like, like I don't think it's not a evil, sinful thing to not age, right? If you could just stay young forever, but then you could live a good life, help people out and not be selfish, you know. Um, which selfish. Yeah, because I'm doing this just for the views, just for the money, for the potential money in the future. Now, if that were true, I'd be selling you a course at the end, right? I'd be asking for your email, personal information, and then I'd be pestering you with emails, and then I'd be offering my courses. But that wouldn't be enough, because I would have to keep doing that, and I would have to make this video an ad. And you're just trying to watch the new trailer for El Camino, a Breaking Bad story, and then one of my fucking annoying ass videos comes up and tells you can change your life if you just make your bed every day and watch my course. If you get up out of bed, you make your bed, and you skip out on your coffee and save up that $5 that you'd be spending on your coffee, and save it up and put it towards one of my courses. And I will train you in how to make a course on how to teach people how to make courses. So I'm talking about how to make money. And I'm going to teach you how to talk about how to make money. It's going to just go on and on and on, a fucking endless loop for eternity. And no one's going to ever make any money. People are just, well, the guy making that video is going to make a little bit of money. It's not worth it though. So yeah, I'm sick of those videos. And you know what? I'm sick of this video. I'm thinking about ending it right now. One thing I will sell you though, and I may put this in the description box. You know what I do? I invest in stocks in Robinhood. See, we'll make Robinhood the sponsor for today. All right. See, this is I'll show you what it looks like. See, this is what I don't know if you can see that. This is what Robinhood looks like. See, and you invest in stocks and they put them in your portfolio right here, and you can monitor them and everything. It's backwards because of the front face camera, but um I could put my link. Trust me, there's no course involved in this. All you do is you sign up for Robinhood, and I think that you can actually just download the app and you still get a free stock. So if you sign up through my link, I get a free stock. Yeah, and you get a free stock as well. I don't know. Maybe I'll provide that link for you. I hope that's not too annoying. I hope I don't sound like a salesman. Really, it's just free. I mean, you sign up for free. They're gonna want your information, but like I did this app. My dad doesn't even have a bank account, and I signed my dad up, and he got a free stock. So he's got a free stock in his portfolio. They're gonna ask for your bank information, but you don't you don't need it to get the free stock unless you wanted to sell the stock, and then you would need to. Well, you can sell it, and it goes into your Robinhood portfolio, and then you would need to set up the bank account to deposit the money. See, I feel gross already just talking about this. I feel disgusting already. I'm not really a salesman, but maybe I can sell you on the fact that there is no fact. There is no spoon. Unplug yourself from the matrix. Stop watching this video and go live your life. Thanks for watching.